What's up everybody, Coach Jason inside the rack. Today I'm going to go over something quick and easy. How do you put on wrist wraps? Now if you're not a competitive power lifter, you don't plan on being a competitive power lifter or a strongman, the way you put on wrist wraps really doesn't matter. But the most effective way that I've found, and there's two different styles. There's a kind that has the loop and then you put it through so it secures to your arm. There's the other style that has the thumb loop. Now the thumb loop actually doesn't go over your thumb. You grab the thumb loop between your thumb and your index finger and then you start your wrap from there. Is how you're supposed to use that style. Now the way most people will put on a wrist wrap is they're just going to put it on their wrist like it's a sweatband, and they're just going to wind up the wrist wrap as tight as they want, and it's going to stay right there like that. 95% of people, this is how I see them wear a wrist wrap. The problem with wearing a wrist wrap like this, my wrist can bend. It kind of defeats the purpose of having a wrist wrap. So what you want to do, if you're a competitive power lifter, they have a rule where it cannot go 2 centimeters above the wrist joint. And I'll put a picture in here to show you. So to make sure that we we don't go beyond that 2 centimeters above the wrist joint, they're only talking about the palm side of the hand. They don't say anything about the back side. So on the back side, we can actually come way up our hand. So instead of doing it like this, like we would with a sweatband, we're going to come way up the hand. But we got to make sure we stay at that 2 centimeter mark on the bottom side. So on the back side, we're going to come over the top and then we're going to come down below. So now I got it fairly tight. These are really stretchy. So my wrist wraps, they're pretty stiff, but they do have some stretch to them. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do what's called casting. So now I'm going to unwrap it, wrap it around my other hand, pull all of the tension out, and we're going to wrap it that same way, over the hand to the legal point on the bottom, over the hand. Now we've got a secured wrist wrap and my wrist does not bend. That's how you properly put on a wrist wrap.